Yo guys, welcome back to the schools room. It is Cookie here yet again, looking at the Kickstart stuff today. Please do get in touch. Okay, today I'm going to do a little video for you that's all about first touch and controlling. Mostly aerial control. Because there's one player right now that's rocking the world of first touches. Keeps putting off outrageous first touches, and I've picked up a couple of key little tips, a couple of key little things that I see this player do all the time that helps him have a better first touch, and you are going to learn that today. Let's go! Okay, so obviously the player I'm on about when it comes to an absolute joke of a first touch is none other than Man Citys Phil Foden. Now there's a couple of things that I think he must do, or must have done as a kid, as a young player. Doesn't mean to say if you're an older player that you can't start. There's no limit on when we can start playing football and when we can start, improving our skills. So don't be put off by that. But I think there's a couple of things that he must have done when he was a kid, or still does now even, that are really simple that can help you guys to improve. So we're going to get straight into those key steps. If you want to learn all of these tips, please do stay around to the end of the video. Remember, if you do like the video, please drop us a like and subscribe, and let's get straight into the tips for today. Let's go. So aerial control, Phil Foden is unreal. You see him on his Instagram and his TikTok and whatever all the time doing, and in game, doing absolute outrageous first touches. And I think the main reason of that is because if you look at him, he's always got a ball. No matter where he is, he's always got a ball in his hands, and that is a real key tip for young players. Always have a ball, always be doing something with the ball. The more repetition you use, more you practice you do, the better you will become. Okay, and that will help you become the best version of yourself by keep using and keep doing stuff with the ball. Now, whenever I look at Phil Foden, he's just doing some sort of kick-ups. He's got the ball and he's just juggling, and he's just doing all different kinds of things. So I'm going to give you a couple of key things, a couple of ways, a couple of variations other than the standard kick-ups that you can use to improve your first touch. Now, the reason this improves your first touch is because you're getting control of the ball at different angles and different heights. So as it comes to you in this end again, you've had that first touch there like that, so you can manipulate the ball and manoeuvre it because you've done it in the juggling. Now, to start with, all I'm going to say is, and I try and do this as much as I can, just to, relieves a little bit of stress sometimes as well, and it helps you keep a free mind. Set yourself a challenge of things you want to do each day. So I would say, just to start with, just get a ball every single day and do at least 30, 40, 50 kick-ups a day. Just go left, right foot, right foot, just do 30 a day. Okay, start off nice and simple, just left foot then right foot, and then you can obviously do the advanced ones that I'm going to show you there. But that's as simple as it can be to start with. Just left and right foot, get that repetition, do it over and over and over again, and it'll help you improve your skills. Right, I'm going to give you a couple of variations now, a couple of ways that you can do kick-ups to take it to the next level, to give you a different challenge. On to the next part. Okay, so there's only a certain distance that the little simple left foot, right foot kick-ups can take you. Now, it's really important to try and do something different, to challenge yourself a little bit more, to, go that next step. So once you've started doing that repetition of 30, 40, 50 kick-ups a day, then try something different. Try a different variation, which I'm going to give you right now. So, first variation I'm going to give you is different heights. So I like to do the one below, one above. So what I mean by that is, you do a couple of kick-ups below, and then you pop it above head height. Then you settle it back down again, and then you go above head height. So it's giving you a different little challenge. You're having to pick the ball, you're having to watch the ball as it comes down, control it, keep the kick-ups going, send it back up again, different parts of the foot to receive. try not to, I always find it easier to receive it once it's gone up, to get it on your knee. Try and do it with something else. Try it once it's gone up, try inside part of the foot. Great touch that, by the way. Just try and get it down. So that's my first little variation. Doing your kick-ups, sending it above your head, settling it back down, and carrying on. On to the next variation. Okay, so the next one I'm going to give you is use different surfaces of the body. So not just your feet with the laces. You might want to go outside, you might want to use your knee, you might want to go head. Yeah, all different surfaces of your body. And just get the ball popping up off different surfaces. Get used to, you know, receiving it off there. So it might be off the knee, off the outside, off the inside. All different kind of surfaces to get you used to controlling that ball and doing different things with it. That's a great little variation, because in a game it might pop at you and it might just go past you. So you might have to use the outside of the foot just to control it in there as well. Phil Foden did that at the weekend. I think Kovacic popped one through to him and he's kind of just gone like that and plucked it. And that's all because of this repetition and this practice that he does with stuff, you know, kick-ups and different surfaces and variations. Okay, so there you go, different surfaces. On to the next variation of the skill. Okay, for the next one, if you do like these, by the way, do pop it down in the comments below and I will give you some more, but this is my last one for today. And what I'm going to show you is the 2-touch rule. Now, you're doing normal kick-ups are there, and it's just 2-touch rule. So if you do 2 on your right, 1, 2, you have to then follow it up with 2 on the left, and that is quite difficult because we're very used to just going 1 foot then the other. So if we start going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, see what I mean? It's quite difficult as you get going, and the more repetition you do of it, the better you will get. That's really good because we want to be technically balanced footballers. So we want to be as good on the right as we are on, he says, on the left, okay? So I like to put that little 2-touch rule in, so you've got to go 1, 2. It might be different surfaces, so it might be your one with the knee, one with the foot, that's okay. But I'm using a different part of my body, a different leg, you know, to do it. I'm not just going all right foot, okay? That's a real key point that I would say. Try not to just do it right-footed. So try not to get out of the habit of just going with your right foot. If you're gonna do that, fine. Next time you pick the ball up, do way, not Cookie because he's not left-footed, but you know what I mean. Do the same thing with the left foot and become equally technically balanced. Don't just overpower the right foot. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed these little tips of different variations you can do your kick-ups. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully, like I said, you've enjoyed these little variations of ways to do kick-ups. They're really, really, really cool. Like I said, Phil Foden is, you know, every time I see him on Instagram, he's got a ball at his feet. He's doing something with the ball. He's flicking it up. He's kicking it off a wall. He's doing something with it. So make sure you guys, you know, jump on that bandwagon. Have a go at that as well. Send us your videos in if you do something skillful. I'd like to see them. If you want, like I said, if you want different variations other than the ones I've given you, and you want to see an extra video, please do pop it in the comments and I will get that extra video to you. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to be one smart cookie, tune in again soon. Goodbye.